Want to talk about some different requirements that have come up because of COVID?
Yes.
Appraisal requirements, verification employment,
Okay.
like weird stuff like that.
Okay, good.
Make changes.
Good.
Messages on this stream, I wonder. Yeah, show. I'll type message down here.
You ever finished the new tech stuff, home tech stuff, did we?
Oh, what was on the list?
I think the last one was the basically the TV and the microwave.
Yeah, we didn't get to that part then.
A robot butler for at your service. Solution for old system. Good morning, folks, and welcome back. This is Minnesota Home Talk, and we're live on AM 1500 SKOR North. We are the original real estate show here on AM 1500. We're live every Saturday morning, of course, on demand at MinnesotaHometalk.com. I'm your host, Jason Walgrave with Walgrave Real Estate Group and the Minnesota Real Estate Team. We are with RE/MAX Advantage Plus. Also in studio, the great co-host, the Mortgage Mike Overton with Leader One Financial.
Morning, Jason.
Good morning. We are live, folks. We're remote again. Mike and I are in our Savage location, set up in the conference room. We've got Evan, who is captain of the vessel, captain of the warship at Hubbard Broadcasting. Evan, thanks for helping us get everything set up this morning.
Here's the thing. We're remote. Do we really know that Evan is at the studio? Or is he in his whitey tighties sitting at home running all this stuff from his couch? That's what I'm wondering.
I think both of those are true to some part. I think he's at the studio.
But my clothing choice is also.
I think that's
probably a true story.
Evan, confirm, deny. All right, folks, we got a big show planned this morning. We're going to be talking about real estate, anything and everything real estate related. We've got the phone lines open, so the live phone lines are open at 651-646-8255. Give us a call this morning with your real estate questions, anything and everything real estate related. We got a wild market right now, the real estate and mortgage industry. We've got a lot going on in just the world with the coronavirus and COVID-19. So any questions related to that and how that's affecting the real estate market in the Twin Cities, we welcome those and text messages. We've got two pair of St. Paul Saints tickets giveaway this morning. The two best real estate questions during the show. You're going to win those tickets. And again, the phone lines are open at 646-8255 is the call number. Give us a call this morning with your real estate questions, anything and everything real estate related, buying, selling, investing, financing questions. Maybe you have questions about home improvement, your credit score, anything to do with real estate. We welcome those questions. We'll keep the phone lines open throughout the show. 651, the studio lines are open at 651-646-8255 is the call number. Folks, give us a call this morning. We'd love to hear from you. Anything and everything real estate related, the two best questions during the show. You are going to win the St. Paul Saints tickets. We're giving away a couple pair of tickets on us. We also have a text in line. If you'd like to text us your questions, you can do that to 612-202-8321. That is the text in line. Again, the text line, you can also win through texting your questions to 612-202-8321. That is the text line. Give us a call or send us a text this morning. We're giving away a couple pair of St. Paul Saints tickets to the two best questions. And again, studio lines are open, 651-646-8255. The text line is open at 612-202-8321. Call or text both ways, give you a chance to win St. Paul Saints tickets. We got a big show planned. We're going to be talking about, a few weeks ago, we started talking about some new technology that is available for your home. We got about halfway through that, so we're going to touch back on that. We've got some hot listings we're going to go over in a minute. We've got weekly market updates. Usually we've been doing, we do monthly market updates in the Twin Cities area, but I'm going to be printing off weekly market updates just so we can see what's going on and what the market currently looks like.
We're also going to talk about some loan changes because of COVID-19. A lot of questions of, well, what about appraisals? Are appraisers going into houses? Are they going through houses? What about job verifications with, certain companies being non-essential, but maybe, take like a restaurant, for example, or a bar restaurant. Well, they can't have people come in, but do they still do takeout and delivery services so they can stay open on that? We'll talk about those types of things coming up and how the loans have changed due to the circumstances here. And I guess what additional requirements or other requirements that have to be met at this point that all revolves around COVID-19.
And we'll talk about what the rates are. We still are sitting at historically low rates. We'll give some examples of what conventional and FHA and VA look like for your buying options, your lending options. Folks, we've got the phone lines open at 651-646-8255 is the call number. Anything and everything real estate related, give us a call this morning with your real estate questions. We've got Mike and I are remotely live in our Savage location. Evan is at the Hubbard Broadcasting Studio, and he is taking those calls. We'll get those answered. We also have a text in line. You can text your questions to 612-202-8321. That is the text in line. We encourage you to call or text. Either way gives you a chance to win St. Paul Saints tickets. We're giving away two pair this morning for the two best real estate questions. The text lines are open at 612-202-8321. All right, smoking hot listings. Evan, I know you're excited about this. Do we got music this week? We got any music, or are we doing no music?
I can sing. You want me to sing?
No, I do not.
I didn't want to either. So that's the right answer, Jason.
All right, we got a brand new listing in Webster. This is just south of Prior Lake, about 7 miles on Panama Avenue. The address is 4030 Hunters Lane. Folks, this is a 5-bedroom, 3-bathroom, 3-car garage, 2007 built walkout Rambler. It has 2,850 square feet. It sits on 2.5 acres. Folks, again, it's 2007 built 5-bedroom, 3-bathroom Rambler. It's on the market for $359,900. This is a smoking hot listing. This one is going to go quickly. In Minneapolis, we got a brand new listing located at 4351 Fifth Avenue South. It's a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom, 2-car garage, 1929 built. Mike, this home, we got a call from City Pages on Monday because we listed it on Monday. They said you have the smallest single-family home for sale in Minneapolis.
Wow.
At 530 square feet.
530 square feet.
530 square foot single-family home, a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom, 2-car garage though. And it's on the market for $100,000.
Very interesting.
Kind of cool. 4351 Fifth Avenue South of
I
Minneapolis.
gotta see that. I gotta
Pretty
look at
cool.
that thing.
We've got a new listing in Brooklyn Center located at 5042 Ewing Avenue North. This is a 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 2-car garage, 1955 built, a 2-story. We've got 1,758 square feet. This home is on the market for $249,000. In Edina, we've got a new listing. This is a really fantastic property. A 5-bedroom, 4-bathroom, 2-car garage, 1960 built. 3,612 square foot Rambler, folks. We've got vaulted ceilings. It is a walkout. It has a ton of really spectacular space, and it's on the market for $625,000. We've got a rental available in Shakopee, Minnesota, located at 1861 Preserve Court, a 5-bedroom, 3-bathroom, 3-car garage, 2001 built. This 4,100 square foot luxury Rambler sits on a 1.1 acre lot. It is available for rent with vaulted ceilings, stainless steel appliances, granite, hardwood floors, and tile. This home is pretty spectacular, and it's for rent at $3,400 a month. Moving over to the Wilds, we've got it's a Rambler, but it has a bonus room above the garage. So this is a 5-bedroom, 5-bathroom, 4-car garage, 4-car plus actually. 2007 built with 6,450 square feet, sits on a 0.575 acre lot, over a half an acre. End of a cul-de-sac street located at 14288 Wilds, overlook northwest, overlooks Haas Lake. This home is on the market for $969,000. 2007 built, but I'll tell you what, folks, this home looks like it is only a couple of years old. The front elevation and design was way ahead of its time. It feels very new and very modern. We have a Pebble Creek custom-built spec home for sale located at 2936 Preserve Boulevard. A 4-bedroom, 5-bathroom, 3-car garage, 2007 built. This 4,356 square foot Rambler has custom finishings, millwork, and design throughout. Sits on the 10th hole of the Wilds Golf Course. It's on the market for $950,000. This is a Reggie award-winning home. I think that it is a spectacular design and really good value. I encourage you to come take a look at it, and that is in the Wilds. In Minnetonka, we've got a luxury modern Rambler located at 14274 Trace Ridge Road, a 4-bedroom, 5-bathroom, 3-car garage, 2007 built with 4,004 square feet. Half-acre lot, sits at the end of a cul-de-sac, very private, has a tremendous amount of outdoor living space. This home is designed and built for entertainment. It really is a luxury masterpiece, and it's in Minnetonka on the market for $1.1 million. This one on 150. Well, we got that one sold, so we won't go over that one. In the Wilds, we've got a 2005 built Rambler, a 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom, 3-car garage, 4,557 square feet. This home is on the Wilds Golf Course. Brick front, really spectacular design. It's a walkout, half-acre lot on the market for $698,000. Also in the Wilds, in the first edition, located at 2802 Fox Run Northwest, a 4-bedroom, 5-bathroom, 3-car garage, 1995 built, 5,000 square foot home, 1/3 of an acre, also on the Wilds Golf Course, on the market for $750,000. In Chanhappenen, Minnesota, located at 2231 Hunter Drive, 5-bedroom, 4-bathroom, 3-car garage, 2001 built, just under 4,000 square feet, a 0.38 acre lot. This 2-story has 5 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, and 3-car garage. Open floor plan, really fantastic design. On the market for $549,900. And then our last smoking hot listing of the week, folks, we got a development opportunity. We've got a development opportunity in the Mound Minnetrista area, right on the border. The property address is 6639 6701 Bartlett Boulevard, 5.85 acres. This is lakeshore property. We've got lakefront property. In addition, 5.85 acres. This property, along with the one next door, was approved for 7 units. This is a development opportunity in the Mound Minnetrista area, and this property is on the market for $2.5 million. Folks, for more information about these smoking hot listings, go to our website, minnesotahometalk.com. Click on the property shares button. You can get information about these, or if you want to search the MLS. Folks, we've got a lot of really fantastic information on our website. We have all of our past shows. We've got different events that are coming up. You can do a property search. We have our schedule, about us, information about our radio show, contact us button, and We've got all of our fantastic partners. Remax Advantage Plus, which is my brokerage. We've got Leader One Financial, that's Mike's company. We've got Pebble Creek Custom Homes, Bella Remodeling and Roofing. Todd Rooker, the master, the guru of finances. He is, of course, the founder and host of Cover Your Assets, which is on right after our show. Todd is a partner and a sponsor on our show as well. And you can find him at MinnesotaHometalk.com. Click on the Todd Rooker button. Below that, we got Nepsis. Josh Englund is our financial advisor. He is with Nepsis. We've got Credit Life. Brian Jarrett and the gang over there working on here. Credit improvement, options, trademark title, Urban Landworks, Home Inspections, Neil Molenberg. We got Spare Key. They're a nonprofit that we work with. Clear Choice Insurance Agency. We have HMS Home Warranty, EKJ Appraisals, Trend Home Staging, Marcus Walgrave. He is with Sioux Falls Real Estate. So if you're thinking about moving to the Sioux Falls area, of course, Mike and I grew up in Laverne, Minnesota, just a stone's throw, 25 miles or so from Sioux Falls.
You'd have to have a pretty big arm to throw a stone from Sioux Falls to Laverne.
True. 25 miles.
I'd say a couple stone throws at least.
Couple.
Yep.
We've got, so if you're thinking about moving to the Sioux Falls area, give Marcus Walgrave a call. Chestnut Cambro, Jeff O'Brien, just does a fantastic job with legal services, detail home services. Rock is another nonprofit in the Prior Lake Savage School District, helps out with making sure kids have meals. And Pain-Free Patriots, Trust Vets, Good Stuff Moving Services. We've got Riverland Bank, TPM Flooring, JR Contracting, Safe Basements, Minnesota. These guys do an amazing job on your basement stuff. So if you get any type of water and moisture issues, Safe Basements in Minnesota, they are the best, not only in Minnesota, but I really think in the country. So if there's any issues with the basement, they will come in and take care of it. Keppers Plumbing. Dave over there, Dave Keppers, does a great job with your plumbing needs. Home Media Innovations. William does a fantastic job, and they got some really cool stuff. So new construction, remodeling, existing homes, Home Media Innovations. Make sure to go to Minnesota Home Talk and check it out. And then we've got rental management guys. These guys are fantastic for all of your property management needs. They do an outstanding job. Property management needs. I know we got a lot of people are thinking about getting into the investment property world. One of the biggest concerns is I don't want to be a landlord. I don't want to manage tenants. You don't have to. Property or rental management guys will take care of it. Go to our website, MinnesotaHometalk.com, and you can connect with all of our fantastic partners. We got free stuff on there, free property search. We do a free market analysis, so if you're thinking about selling your home, or maybe you're just curious about the value, what's your home worth? We'll do a free market analysis. Just click on the What's Your Home Worth button. Folks, we have a guaranteed sale program, and I'm sure you've heard of guaranteed offers. We have a guaranteed sale program. Click on the guaranteed sale button on our website, MinnesotaHometalk.com. This is something that our team has been offering for over a decade. If you'd like to learn more about our guaranteed sale program, go to MinnesotaHometalk.com. Click on the guaranteed sale button to learn more information. Is refinancing right for me? Contact Mike Overson at Leader One Financial. Ask a question. We have questions. Become a partner, join the team, neighborhood values. So a lot of really fantastic free resources at MinnesotaHometalk.com. So be sure to check it out. And then, of course, we've got our hotline number. You can connect with us anytime. Mike and myself and all of our fantastic partners at MinnesotaHometalk.com. All right, we got a big show planned this morning. We're talking about all sorts of things. We've got some home technology, some new technologies for your home that we started it a few weeks ago. We're going to finish that up. Some pretty cool stuff. We just went over hot deals. When we come back from the break, we'll do the weekly market updates on the Twin Cities area. We're talking about the Twin Cities market, what's going on in real estate, mortgage industry in the Twin Cities, how is COVID-19 affecting that? What are we seeing, Mike and I, our teams, what's going on with activity, what we think is going to come in the coming months. And we open up the phone lines at 651-646-8255. We also have a text line. So we're giving away a couple pair of St. Paul Saints tickets this morning. The two best real estate questions are going to win tickets. Give us a call with your questions, anything to do with real estate, at 651-646-8255. The phone lines are open. Evan is in the studio taking the calls. Mike and I are live at our Savage location. Phone lines are open at 651-646-8255. We've got a text line. The text line is 612-202-8321. That is the text line. You can text us your question to 612-202-8321. All right, folks, when we come back, we're going to dive into weekly market report for the Twin Cities metro area. But do you have a house that needs a lot of work? Are you ready to sell, but you think no one will buy because of the condition? Would you like to sell and close in as little as 7 days? Folks, you got to give us a call. We have clients that are buying properties that need all levels of renovation. They are cash buyers looking to purchase right now. Give us a call or check us out online at minnesotahometalk.com. Folks, that's minnesotahometalk.com.
One text question.
Text question. So this is running live in the studio, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So they're not going to hear the commercials, but that's okay.
They're not going to hear the commercials unless you did like one of these, but I don't think that's recommended. I think Evan would have a conniption if we started doing that.
Evan is very patient with you and I.
I'm surprised he's awake.
Did you hear him?
What is
He said, you start playing down the speakers and there I quit. I got a new banner ordered,
Oh, you do? Nice.
so we'll get that up.
We got to talk about our special guest we got in the studio with us.
We do. Fran. Talk about Fran.
Fran's looking good on the old screen here.
Folks, for everyone that's tuned in via Facebook Live, we've got on the Minnesota Home Talk page, my personal page. We're on YouTube, LinkedIn, Twitter.
I don't know. What do you all set up? We're streaming on a bunch of different stuff, and this is our first go around taking one live feed and streaming to the different platforms. So give us some feedback, if you would, on how it sounds, how it looks, things we could do better, because again, this is our first run here and we're always looking for feedback.
Feedback is good. I want to thank my wife Liz for setting that up. So she got it all figured out to it's called multi-streaming.
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 I'm playing with the chat over here.
All right.
The chat thing over here. I don't know if people chat back though is the question. I can see myself typing notes.
That's a good, I don't know.
So, because I can type, so if you look over here, like I can type in notes and I can post it at the bottom of the screen.
Oh, that's a good.
So people can see that, right?
Yeah.
But I don't know, I don't see anyone else
Chatting
or popping in or anything. So,
hey, this is a work in progress.
hey, someone go on Facebook Live and see if you can chat back with us through this thing. So if you're out there, Facebook world, chat it up back with us through Facebook Live if you would.
And welcome back, folks. This is Minnesota Home Talk, and we're live on 1500 on Score North, the original real estate show on here on AM 1500. Folks, we've been on the air for 85 years, 50,000 live shows. Whew. And we're live once again. We're live remotely. Mike and I are in our Savage office. Evan is in the Hubbard Broadcasting Studios. He is flying the plane. He is captain of the ship. And he's doing a great job. He's patient. Folks, I don't think really many people understand how patient Evan is with Mike and I. We can be technology challenged at times. And Evan just pushes us right through it.
That's right.
Thank you, Evan. All right, we got the phone lines open. We're talking about real estate. We are giving away a couple pair of St. Paul Saints tickets to the 2 best real estate questions. The phone lines open at 651-646-8255. That is the call-in number. Again, the call-in number is 651-646-8255. Folks, anything and everything real estate related, we'd love to hear from you. Get your real estate questions answered. The 2 best questions during the show. You're going to a Saints game on us. We also have a text-in line of 612-202-8321. That is the text line. Give us a call or send us a text message. The text lines are open at 202-8321.
I do have a text question that came in.
Let's do it.
The question is, what do you think of the FHA home equity conversion mortgage, also known as the HECM, also known as basically reverse mortgage? Have you had anyone purchase a home using this mortgage? I have a client yet to use it for a purchase. So anyway, some information revolving basically the HECM or the reverse mortgage. I think it's a good loan program for certain cases. Just like every loan program out there, it's got its place in the market, right? For the right situation, yeah, it's the greatest thing ever. For different situations, might not be the greatest thing ever. But the nice thing about the type of loan is that there really are no credit qualifications because they're going to pay you on a monthly basis. You're not going to pay them. So it's really designed for the older generation clients out there that have their house paid free and clear, or they have very little loan balance left on their house. What you can do is now you can grab the equity from your house and you can draw that out on a monthly basis and get paid that through this reverse mortgage. Some of the negatives, interest rates are a little bit higher on them. Closing costs are a little bit higher. But again, there's really no credit qualification. There's no income qualification because, again, they're going to pay you. You're not going to pay them. So you don't have to go through the standard qualifying stuff that you would on a regular forward mortgage. So it's a definitely good program. You can use it to purchase properties. You can use it if you own a house free and clear now or have very little balance on it, and you want to supplement your income because you're on that fixed income now because you're retired. You can do it to, like I said, get monthly payments on that. So there's a lot of benefits on there, and it definitely has its place in the market.
Yeah, I think it can be a great option to access equity in your home if, like you said, you want to supplement your monthly income. So we definitely are seeing more and more reverse mortgages in the last few years than before. I read an article yesterday that talked about that there's a significant amount of equity in homes in the United States. And so there's a lot of equity in those homes, and folks want to, especially if they have it paid off, they want to access that. They're going into retirement and want to supplement their monthly needs, their monthly financial needs. So I think it's a great product.
One thing I would say, here's the number one thing that I recommend to all my clients who are nearing retirement, because you have the credit, because you have the income now to qualify, I always recommend putting the biggest home equity line of credit you can in your house before you get into retirement. Because you have the income, like I said, you have the credit, you can get all that set up now, and now you can access that line of credit without having to requalify.
Right.
So do it right before you go into retirement. Open up the biggest line you can. You only pay interest on what you use, so it's almost like a giant credit card tied to your house where you're not going to pay any interest on it if you don't use it, but it's there and you can access it whenever you want. You don't have to requalify, and you can pull as much as your line is out of there. So let's say you got a $200,000 line of credit against your house and you wanted to go buy a second home for $150,000, maybe a $150,000 condo down in Arizona or something like that. You could literally just pull the $150,000 from your line and go buy it with cash, and you're good to go. So,
and we have clients that do that, and so there's different ways to purchase that second home or that second property.
Yep. So that's my number one. That's my number one advice for anyone nearing retirement. If you own a home and you got some equity in that home, slap the biggest home equity line of credit you can on that, so you can access that money at the drop of a hat.
Hey, folks, if you got questions this morning, we're giving away a couple pair of St. Paul Saints tickets, the 2 best real estate questions. You're going to win those tickets. The phone lines are open. Give us a call with your real estate questions, anything and everything real estate related, anything that's going on in the current real estate and mortgage industry in the Twin Cities market area, really anything to do with your home. We want to hear from you. The 2 best questions, you're going to win St. Paul Saints tickets. The phone lines are open at 651-646-8255 is the call number. Give us a call. We'll keep the phone lines open throughout the show, 651-646-8255. We've got a text-in line. The text-in number is 612-202-8321. You can text your questions. That also gives you a chance to win St. Paul Saints tickets. And again, we're giving away 2 pairs this morning for the 2 best questions. Our text line is 612-202-8321. Text your questions to 612-202-8321. All right, we're going to do a weekly market report, activity report for the Twin Cities metro area, and then we'll jump into break after that. Okay, let's see what's going on. Weekly market activity report. If you take a look at new listings, New listings in the last week were down about 5.8%. But if you look at so the current activity, new listings last week were 1,422 new listings. 1,422 new listings last week. A year ago is at 1,501. So it's not that much lower than it was a year ago. If you look at the 3-month total, we're up 10.5%. There's 16,000 new listings. If you look at the 3-month total, 16,598. A year ago we were at 15,016. So that's up 10.5%. I'm going to do the stats weekly so we can take a look at, keep an eye on what's going on with the weekly market in the Twin Cities. Pending sales last week, 1,131. A year ago, 1,196. So that's down about 5.4%. The 3-month total, we're up 10%. Inventory of homes for sale. Currently, folks, we're at 8,843. A year ago, we were at 9,513. That's down about 7%. And again, we've been sitting at a very low inventory for a very long time. This is one of the reasons, folks, that even with a economic downturn, even if we go into an economic recession, because the inventory of homes for sale is so low in the Twin Cities market, it's not going to affect the real estate market like it does the economy. So, some people say, well, it's 2008. We're gonna go through a housing crash like 2008.
No, we're not.
I don't believe that is going to happen for a couple of reasons. Two main reasons. One, the main reason for that is because of the toxic mortgages that were in the market. It was a lending issue more than a real estate issue. Also, at that time, there was like 40,000 homes for sale. Huge over inventory of homes for sale. We have a low inventory. So think about it this way. Right now, I think there's only 1.6 homes per buyer. If we lost 50% of all the buyers in the market, which isn't going to happen, but even if we did, there's still only 3 homes per buyer out there. So because we have such a super low inventory, the real estate and housing market in the Twin Cities is going to continue to be strong.
Yes, the home prices are about supply and demand. All right, let's convert this to today's world. Okay, toilet paper, right? Even though let's say the economy goes into recession, even though the economy's down a little bit, we have people going into unemployment, we have all this unfortunate stuff happening around COVID-19. Gas prices have dropped, things like that, but toilet paper, because toilet paper prices dropped. There's a huge demand for it, and the supply is not crazy, right? The supply is a normal supply, and there's a huge demand for it. So what type of price do you get for that toilet paper? I mean, I saw on the news, obviously this is price gouging, but there was a case of toilet paper for $90. You're going to get 20 rolls for $90. Like that's not right? So it's kind of the same thing. It is a supply and demand type of deal. It is not strictly driven by our economy there. So home prices, I think, are going to stay where they're at. Home values, I think, they continue to appreciate. For that fact right there is that there's low supply and there's still high demand. There's still a lot of buyers out there,
and we all need a place to live. And so the rental market in Twin Cities has less than a 2% vacancy rate. There's just not a lot to choose from on the rental market as well. Interest rates are incredibly low, and so there's an opportunity to own rather than rent, and it actually costs you less per month. The low interest rates is another thing that's going to keep home prices stable and where they're at and appreciating, because it's still affordable to own those homes. Now you take higher home prices and then now rates go up to 6%. Now you're going to see home prices fall a little bit because now affordability goes down and now the price has to come down to offset the higher interest rate. But these lower interest rates are offsetting home prices right now and then some. Because our rates are so much lower, it's actually cheaper to buy a house now at a higher price because you are going to pay less per month and pay less throughout the entire time. So that's just another factor is where we're not going to see home prices go down. Taking a look at the days on market, this is our last month that it was calculated. It was February. 69 days on the market was a year ago. Right now we're at 67, so that's down about 3%, meaning homes are selling about 3% faster. But if you look at the 12-month average, only 49 days on the market. So the 12-month average for days on market in the Twin Cities metro area, 49 days. A year ago, it was at 48. So they're selling about the same speed as they were a year ago. Median sale price currently is and 81,570. A year ago, we were at 265,187. So that's up 6.2%. What's interesting, if you look at the 12-month median, that is at 281,500. A year ago, we were at 265. So if you look at the 12-month median, home prices are up 6.2% in value. Let's take a look at the percentage of list price received. Currently, we are at 98%. A year ago, we were at 97.7. But if you look at the 12-month average, this is interesting. 12-month average is at 98.8%. Okay, so the 12-month average is at nearly 99%. A year ago, we were at about the same, 98.9. Affordability index currently is 154. A year ago, we were 148, so that's up about 4% homes are affordable.
My point exactly.
That's
Our
awesome.
affordability index is higher right now than it was a year ago.
Even though median home values are up 6.2%.
Right.
Exactly. It's affordable, folks. Inventory of homes for sale currently, we're only at 1.6 homes per buyer. Crazy. Only 1.6 homes per buyer. A year ago, we were at 1.8. So keep in mind that you and your buddy are going to go out and do some home shopping.
Yep.
You got 3 homes to look at.
For the two of you.
For the 2 of you. Crazy.
I will say this. I've had several clients, unfortunately, lose out to multiple offer situations every single day this week.
Mm-hmm.
That means there's still a lot of buyers out there. A lot of homes are getting multiple offers.
Mm-hmm.
So from what I can tell, there hasn't been a whole lot of decline in activity, real estate activity here in the Twin Cities, given the current environment of COVID.
I would say that that's accurate. Our team specifically, I feel like we're busier this week than we were last week and the week before. We have, nearly every day this week we're showing houses, we're listing homes, writing purchase agreements, we got closings every week. We have implemented the new guidelines, the COVID-19 guidelines. And so as far as the safety precautions that we're taking, we're wearing gloves, we're remaining 6 feet, where the seller said, nobody under the age of 18 and nobody over the age of 65. They can't come into the house. So sellers are implementing additional guidelines and rules because of their current health situations. We're able to navigate through what's going on, but taking all of the necessary precautions to make sure that we're safe and our clients are safe. We've got we've got Clorox wipes and we've got masks and gloves and everything. And so we've also moved many of our appointments and our meetings to online. So we're doing Zoom meetings, we're doing conference calls, we're doing a lot of digital meetings, closings we can do. You don't even have to come to the office. We can do mobile closings. And so we're fortunate that we're in an industry that over the last decade, technology has really been introduced to be more efficient. And now those same technologies can be used to be safer in today's world.
Yep. And a lot of people may be thinking, well, those systems are such a pain in the butt to use and they never work correctly or stuff like that. Tell you what, I've been using an online meeting system for the last 4 years. It's called Join.me. It's very handy. It's very easy to use. I can literally get my 3-year-old to use it. It's that easy. It's very user friendly. So the technology today and the ease of use for all that stuff is amazing. And it just goes to the point here that it's the same market. We just had to adapt a little bit, right? So we got to adapt and do things slightly different, but we can still get you the same information. We can still follow the same procedures and timelines and everything. And we can still get people in the houses. We've
got, for our sellers, we're doing a professional high definition video tours in our homes. And these are different than your virtual tour. It's an actual, you're walking through the home. It's a video. It gives a really good representation of what it's like to be in the home. So because of the technology that we're using for our sellers, as a buyer, some buyers, they don't even need to go to the home. In fact, we sold one of our listings this week. We got an offer in from a buyer that hasn't even been to the home, hasn't even seen it. So with the technology and the marketing and the advertising tools that we have, we can represent your property even to someone that may not have the ability to physically walk through. So we are here to help, and we are happy to do so. Folks, we got the phone lines open at 651-646-8255. Do you have real estate questions? We're giving away St. Paul Saints tickets this morning, 2 pair of St. Paul Saints tickets to the 2 best real estate questions. Phone lines are open. Give us a call. We are live on the radio, and we'd love to hear from you. 651, studio lines are open, 651-646-8255. Give us a call with your real estate questions, anything and everything real estate related. We'd love to hear from you. And we're going to give away some St. Paul Saints tickets to the best real estate questions. Give us a call with anything and everything real estate related. The studio lines are open at 651-646-8255. The text line also gives you a chance to win St. Paul Saints tickets. The text line is 612-202-8321. That is the text line, 612-202-8321. Have you checked out MinnesotaHometalk.com? It has one of the best online home search tools in the state. We have map search tools, and you create custom searches. Updated from the MLS every day. We also offer free market analysis on your home or investment property, and tons of free reports on real estate. Check us out online at MinnesotaHometalk.com. Folks, that's MinnesotaHometalk.com. Who's this from? You sent this to me? Oh.
Bruce Jorgensen.
This is all from him?
Yeah. Oh, I just lost. There it goes.
What's that? Yeah, we can hear you.
Hey, I'm not the only one dropping my phone. That's Jason over there too, by the way. I just heard his come through. I got a little pouch here for a little cushion, so when I set it down, hopefully it doesn't do that anymore, Evan. Another text question.
Are we back on, Evan? We still got commercial. Probably got legal minutes stuff.
Ooh, good question.
There we go. No, we're not. We're not going to do it.
This is a good question. I like this one. Okay, good. So I logged into Jason's Facebook Live here so I can kind of see how it looks on our end as we stream on the other page here. And then commenting on your page too. So I've been going back and forth, like trying to make sure it looks good and then comment and get the questions going. Yeah, no, yeah, I saw that. I can see what I was putting on there, like the call-in number and this and that. Like it looks exactly how you saw it on your Facebook page. But any of the chats, anyone commenting and doing chat stuff, doesn't go through.
Doesn't go to multi-stream?
No.
Just go, but it's on the Facebook page.
So I open up your Facebook page and I can see all the chats, and now I can chat with people live on there through that. You know what I'm saying?
So you got multi-stream open, multi-streaming. Got the Facebook open, and you can comment on Facebook.
And I can do all that. So if they submit questions and stuff, then I just have everything open and running, and we can do that. And then I got Google Hangouts with Evan so he can comment.
How come
discreetly?
I didn't get invited to the Google Hangout.
Well,
does Evan not think I know how to use it, or maybe he doesn't think I can? All right. Okay.
So I got one text question.
Okay. And welcome back, folks. This is Minnesota Home Talk, and we're live on Score North, AM 1500's original real estate show. Jason Walgrave here with Walgrave Real Estate Group and the Minnesota Real Estate Team with RE/MAX Advantage. Plus, we also have the great Mortgage Mike Overson, Leader One Financial. We're talking about real estate this morning. We got the phone lines open at 651-646-8255 is the call-in number. We're giving away a couple pair of St. Paul Saints tickets to the two best real estate questions, anything and everything real estate related. Give us a call this morning. Studio lines are open, and we are live at 651-646-8255. Would you like to go to a Saints game? Give us a call at 651-646-8255. We also have a text in line. You can text your questions to 612-202-8321 is the text in line. Send us a text with your real estate question, anything and everything real estate related. The two best questions during the show. You're going to want a pair of St. Paul Saints tickets. 612-202-8321 is the call. That is the text line. 612-202-8321 is the text line. And the call-in number is 651-646-8255. We are streaming live this morning. We're doing some multi-streaming technology thanks to my wife, Liz, who has set it up for us. Mike and I have figured it out with Evan's help. So we are on Facebook, my personal page. We're on Facebook, Minnesota Home Talk page. We're on YouTube, LinkedIn, and a couple other ones that I can't remember.
I'm telling you what, if this whole mortgage real estate gig doesn't work out for us, I think we got a future here.
Yeah.
I think we got an IT future here.
For sure.
Setting this stuff up for other people.
Yeah.
Evan,
he
knows it.
We'll be IT consultants.
Yeah, right?
That's what we could do.
Yeah. We're so good at it now.
Evan, would you like to hire us? All right, folks, we got the phone lines open and we have the text lines open. Mike, I think you got a text line.
We do have a question. A very, very interesting comment and question here. And I'm glad that Mary sent this text question in. She says, good morning. When the seller does not allow people over 65 in the home, isn't that a possible fair housing violation? It's a great question.
It is a great question.
It's a great comment here. You know, it's one of those things you kind of don't think about, right?
Yeah.
You're thinking safety for the seller, safety for the buyer.
Yeah.
You know, that the older generation definitely has been affected the most by COVID. So you're thinking, let's protect people, but then you also have kind of like an unintended consequence, if you will, of a possible fair housing violation with that type of deal.
You know, I think that it's a great question. I don't know the answer to it. I know that we have another property that we have listed and that we're selling. There is a renter in there, and a part of that renter's lease says that they will allow showings when they're 60 days out from when the lease expires, which we are. And this particular renter just said no one's coming to the house. You know, and so they're in violation of their lease contract that they have with the owner, but they're saying, you know, it's because of COVID-19, they don't want anybody in the house. They have some underlying health concerns, and so it's not unreasonable what they're saying. But that's a great question. Who's it? I mean, they're doing it. You know, are they in violation of their lease, or are there new rules that I don't know?
I mean, we're obviously not attorneys,
right?
We can't give legal opinions, but I imagine if this case goes in front of a judge, a judge is going to say, because of the circumstances that no one had control over with COVID-19, that the renter can do that in this particular situation. That's what I guess would happen, because it is a different situation, right? No one chose that. No one picked this, all the stuff, all these things we need to change or different processes we have to go through are just a byproduct of the COVID stuff going on, and you know, you got to react and you got to do it the best you can.
Yeah, and we're in unprecedented unprecedented times, right? I mean, these things we're dealing with things that never happened before. And not to mention you can't even get in front of a judge because all the courts are closed.
Right,
You know what I mean?
right. I mean, so
I think it's a time where we have to be try to have more empathy for people's situations and try to understand where they're coming from and be patient. And what I've been talking to my team about for the last 3 weeks is that we need to remain calm and positive and focused and be a resource for our clients and customers and family and friends and do our best to help people and be understanding and try to really see where people are coming from and where they're at and just take a moment to see what it's like in their shoes and really that should apply once this is over, once the COVID-19 has passed and we've moved back into more normal areas. These are, I think we can learn from these times and take some of these skills and keep using them.
right, exactly. And kind of going along with this this text question that came in from Mary. Again, thanks for sending that over. Some of the changes in loan program guidelines and some of the changes in processes that are in place to get loans closed. Jason and I were talking before the show a little bit on that. A big thing is appraisals, right? Well, an appraiser has to go to the house when you do a loan. So whether it's a refinance or a purchase, if an appraisal is required, the appraiser's got to go there. Now you have to have an outside person coming into the house. So what has come up because of COVID-19? What changes have been made in the appraisal industry on that side of things? So some of the changes that have been made, in general, all the loan programs, if it's a purchase, allow an exterior only appraisal.
All of them.
All of them.
Okay.
FHA, VA, all the conventional stuff. The one that hasn't at this point is any sort of jumbo loan. Jumbo loans still require full interior and exterior appraisal.
Okay.
But anything basically that the government has some control over, which is the conventional, the FHA, the VA loans, and USDA, they will allow on a purchase an exterior only appraisal.
That's great. That's
right?
really good.
So you get rid of that piece.
And jumbos are over 503?
The jumbo loan amount right now is anything over 510,400. So 510,400. So now we get to refinances. So if it's a rate and term refinance, a lot of the times the system is just approving the value that you're entering into the system where you don't have to get an appraisal at all. No exterior, no interior appraisal, just no appraisal at all. It'll accept the value if it can find enough data online to support that value.
And where do they pull the data from? Tax records, MLS?
It's pretty much their own database, right?
Okay.
And so if you previously had your loan sold to Fannie Mae and Fannie Mae has it, you run it through their approval system. Well, Fannie Mae has that data. Right? They have the data from the previous loan on your house. And so they'll use that data and any other sort of comps that their system can pull and say, okay, yeah, we accept that value. Or Freddie Mac, same thing. They have the same type of system. Now, if the system says, okay, you do still need an appraisal to get this rate term refinance done, again, you can get an exterior only appraisal. Now, when it comes to cash out refinances, cash outs, you have to get a full interior and exterior appraisal at this point. So if you're doing a cash out refinance, maybe you're rolling a first and second mortgage into one and it's considered cash out, you've got to get an appraiser inside. Or if you're doing just a straight up cash out, a regular deal, again, you got to get an appraiser inside. But now, what are appraisers doing if they have to go inside of a house? Because you got to remember, you're bringing someone from the outside in, but that appraiser is ideally healthy, right? And now they're going into a house and they don't know if you guys or anyone in that household has COVID, right? So to protect all sides of that, they're wearing masks when they go in. They're wearing gloves when they go in. They have the Clorox wipes with them. And they also ask the homeowner to turn on all the lights and leave all the doors open so they don't have to touch anything.
There you go.
So then they don't have to open doors. They don't have to turn on light switches. They go in there, they take their pictures, they take their measurements. If they had to touch anything, they'll wipe it down with Clorox wipes, and then they'll get out of there. Literally, the appraiser only has to be in your house for 5 to 10 minutes to do what they need to do, and then they get out.
Do you think they're measuring every room? Do you think they're doing that, or they're not measuring? Or they're just taking data from the MLS?
They're supposed to take measurements. I don't know if they got to take measurements in every single room. I assume that they do. But they're going to go in there and do their stuff and try to make it as least invasive as possible. And they're going to have the mask and the gloves on and this other stuff too. And they'll work with you as well. So they're calling a homeowner saying, hey, are there any special things I should be conscious of? Please open the doors. Please turn the lights on, anything like that. so they can basically get in and out with as least amount of contact as possible.
That's good. That's good. A lot of stuff going on, folks. You have real estate questions, we've got the phone lines open at 651-646-8255. We've got a text line as well. Both ways gives you a chance to win St. Paul Saints tickets. We're giving away a couple pairs this morning to the two best real estate questions. Phone lines are open at 651-646-8255. That is the call-in number, 651-646-8255. That is the call-in number. The text line is 612-202-8321. That is the text line, 612-202-8321. So we got a lot of stuff that we've covered this morning already, weekly market updates. We're going to do them weekly from now on so we can see what's going on the previous week in the Twin Cities metro area. We've got, folks, we have, our team is really active. We've got showings, just about every day. We've got new listings going on, closings. We are taking additional precautions and guidelines to make sure that we're being safe. We have are utilizing technology. So whether it's video conference calls, we're doing a lot of stuff digital where, we've only, in the past have had access to it. We just really haven't embraced it. The consumers, our buyers and sellers, our clients are embracing it. Emmett on our team last week, he had a listing presentation that he did virtually. So through a Zoom meeting, he did a listing presentation. And so there's a lot of fantastic technology that allows us to still help out our buyers and sellers while making sure that we're following all the guidelines that are in place. The best way to get a hold of us, folks, anytime during the week, anytime at all, is our website, minnesotahometalk.com. We've got a real estate hotline number on there, which is 612-234-7585. That's a 24-hour real estate hotline number, 612-234-7585. Just remember, minnesotahometalk.com. That's how you connect with us, all of our fantastic partners, all of the free things that we offer, free market analysis, free home search, free custom save searches. We've got a guaranteed sale program that I'd love to share with you. Go to minnesotahometalk.com, click on the guaranteed sale program if you'd like to learn about that. Mike, one thing that I want to mention real quick is the interest rate. You and I were talking about for a client of mine the other day. It was a conventional deal, 5% down, really good credit and 760 credit score. I thought the rates were set or 3.75. But on that, they weren't. They're 3.25.
3.25. I locked a bunch yesterday, 3.25, 30-year fix, no points. I had one purchase on a home possible, which is if you underneath a certain income level, they give you a slight break on the interest rate. So that was a purchase, 5% down. They were at 3.125. And then I did a refinance yesterday on a 15-year for a gentleman, 2.75. So obviously dependent upon your credit, right? For credit in other situations, right? If you're doing cash out, it's a little different versus a rate term refinance. A purchase is different than refinance too. But rates are phenomenal, like unreal. I've had a ton of conversations with people this week. They're just like, did you ever think it was going to get down to here? And I was like, absolutely not. No one thought they'd ever get down to here.
Nope.
And here we are.
Do you have some folks that are refinancing? They're just pulling some cash out and then they're putting that cash in their savings account?
Yep, we got clients doing that. Here's the other thing we got going on too. I have clients going from a 15 or 20 year back to a 30 year. So one client, particular client of mine, they're on a 20 year at 4.125. Yeah. They're going back to a 30 year, but they're going to be at 3.25.
Yeah.
And the reason why is because they have concerns about one of them losing their job or getting severely cut hours. Yeah. They want that lower payment to fall back on. So they're going to go down in interest rate so they can still make a 20-year payment and not go backwards on their timeline. But if needed, they have that 30-year payment to go back on if something happens with employment or income.
You got some options, folks. We appreciate you tuning in. We have a lot of free stuff at MinnesotaHometalk.com. Free list of non-MLS hot deals, free market analysis on your home or investment property, free home search tools, free reports on buying, selling, and investing in real estate, free mortgage pre-approval. Check us out online at MinnesotaHometalk.com, folks. That's MinnesotaHometalk.com. Thanks for tuning in, and have a great week.